I saw the setup clear as day. Same pattern, same play, same entry I've hit before, so I didn't hesitate. No second thought, no doubt, I moved like I had it mapped. Didn't see the shift beneath, didn't see the trap. Something slipped right past me, something I didn't read. I was watching the surface, missed what was underneath. First blood, now I feel it. Was it supposed to go like this? Every move I thought was perfect turned into a miss. Oh, first blood, now I see it. This ain't what I thought it was. I was riding like I knew the waves. Now I'm drowning in the flood. I'm drowning in the flood. Heart racing, screen flashing, trying just to understand. Was it timing? Was it me? Was it something in the plan? I replay it in my head, every move, every line, looking for the moment where I fell behind. I don't feel the same control now, I don't feel the same call. Something in the way it moved felt like it was wrong. First blood, now I feel it. Wasn't ready for the hit. Every move I thought was locked slipped a little bit. Oh, first blood, now I see it. This ain't just a game. I was riding like I own the tide. Now it's calling out my name. Was I ever in control? Or just lucky in the flow? First blood, now I feel it. Pressure building in my chest. Every wave is hitting harder. Every move a test. Oh, first blood, now I know it. This is deeper than I thought. I was riding just to win before. Now I'm fighting not to get lost. Okay. So this is war.
Put on with LBC. I put on with LBC.
Let's go put off a LBC.
I put on with LBC. On with LBC. I put on with LBC. On with LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's a wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. zone.
go.
Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw
What's
shade, but
going
we glow
on,
through
everybody?
the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med
Wow.
to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real,
Wow.
reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that
This
Lunar
intro
Beaches
is off the
Crypto.
rails.
Listen
You know, I can't agree more. We are very much off the rails. But that's okay, because guess what else is off the rails? It is Bitcoin. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. It is Sunday, Mother's Day, May 10th, 2025. Bitcoin getting a dump and then a pump and then another dump. What a way to start the week. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you had a fantastic weekend and a fantastic Mother's Day, especially to those mothers out there. Hopefully, it's a little better than my wife's. The boys and my wife have been pretty snotty and not feeling great all weekend. They all are in bed. Of course, at this time, I'm always streaming as they are getting to bed, especially the kids. But so yeah. So I've been busy this weekend. But anyways, thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and say good evening, chat. Good evening, Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, the Mod God. Thank you for being here, and thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. Do greatly appreciate you for doing that. We got Strega Heart in here. What's going on, fam? How you doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening, T.I. Joe. Trade Intuition. Make sure you guys are subbed to Trade Intuition. Friend of the channel. How's it going? Let's see. We got JR, J Rizzle, the Rizzler. Thank you for being here. My Ninja. Make sure you guys are subbed to JR as well. We got Bad Doggy. Yo, what's going on, Bad Doggy? Thank you for being here. The one, I believe you're the one that said this intro is off the rails. Yeah, I'm putting together a concept album that is, I believe, it's going to be track 3, and I have decided on track 2, regardless of your votes, because couldn't get enough votes in, but that's okay. I went with the one, even though we only had 3 votes. Both times that I ran the vote, I still went with the one that people picked, even though I wasn't going to pick until more people picked. I'm going to go with the one that I liked the most, which is what the people liked the most. So we'll do that one. ADHD Trader, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for coming on in here this evening. We've got Bitcoin. Oh, first of all, let's get to the other chart. All right, so I laid out a couple ideas in Discord, both in my channel or my server and in Alex O's server on my channel in there. And yeah, so Thursday night, we put this down here. We had this set up. We came down. We touched. We said, all right, it was a $2.40 difference between the entry and this low. So we tapped the entry and we pushed to the upside. Earlier today, I said I would be looking for the potential of a reversal up in this area. And could we be getting that? Yes. Is that what we're getting? I'm not entirely sure. We'll get into it. There's a chance we push higher. Problem is we have taken these equal highs. And as this was dumping, I even made a comment about how, yeah, it looks like we potentially shifted on the 15-minute. However, we left behind the equal highs. Equal highs, equal lows. Put the emoji in the chat. There we go. Equal highs and equal lows, or equal highs rather. And yes, and of course we pumped up to take care of those. Got up to the 886 and have since started to see a bit of a pullback. And we'll see if these highs can hold over here. Right now, they're trying to hold. But there's a potential that we do just come up and retrace maybe up to the 786 inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. And let's go to a clean chart so we can actually see that a little bit better. I'm going to start trying to flip back and forth between my my projection charts and my and some clean charts so we can actually see some things. One thing I notice is we see the volume trending to the downside here. I might need to move this Lunar Beaches over here and this stuff. I might need to move this stuff. Can't really see the volume all too well, can you? Maybe I need to put like some kind of scrolly thingy down here at the bottom or something. I don't know. This is a little much. Little much. Maybe I can bring this down a little and it'll still look all right. Or maybe not. Make it tiny. Make it a little smaller. Shrink. That's that. You're not acting right. I need you to act right, please. Thank you. Anyways, volume trending to the downside. As price pushed up, we saw that drop here. Well, that kind of went off the rails. Get rid of this stuff. See that drop here. Initial drop. As we get the rounding off here, you see the volume continue to drop. Volume continue to drop. So, is it going to hold? That's a good question. We do have a little demand zone here. Also a fair value gap right here. And so this is the general area that I would like to see it come down to and then bounce away from. But then again, we still have that 15-minute FVG that could be a reversal point. So from there, we get up into that. Then I start to look at lower time frames. Get to the 3 minutes, see what we got in here. Pretty big rejection wick there. Pull that across. Have that consolidation range right there. Looks good. Don't listen to me. LOL. I may or may not have a Canadian tobacco hoot. Huh? Size and move them under. Not financial advice. Wix wife, how you doing? What up, LBC? What up, Wix wife? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good evening. Good evening. We got Alan up in here as well. Got the people rolling in. T.I. Joe, thank you for sending the people over. I did see the raid. I do greatly appreciate that, my friend. As always, never, ever does it go unappreciated. I like this zone. The last little push up before the full breakdown here. Taking this low. Excuse me. Taking this low. Yeah, so this is like your little exhaustion push here. And then run it over. Run it over. Let's see. We've got our money flow in the red here on the 1 minute chart. Let's zoom out a little bit. Actually, let's do some top down because it is Sunday. We did just have a weekly candle close, so let's go ahead. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead and do some top down. We had a weekly. Let's go to the monthly first because I want to see something. Let's turn off the bull market support band. I did accidentally forget to check that out the other night. Someone had asked about the bull market support band and I totally forgot to look at it, so that's my bad. Sorry. I'm going to try to do better with the request. As long as the requests are nice and they're not demands, I we'll try to get to them. Look at this. Well, I mean, but that's not a nice way to say things. Anyways, we got the monthly fair value gap up here. We see the monthly getting up into the monthly fair value gap. And yeah, right now we're right at the midpoint of that monthly FVG. Let's go down to the weekly. Ooh, we got a weekly close above it. That's good. That's exactly what we would want to see. And the weekly fair value gap here, midpoint got rejected, but that's a pretty nice bullish candle there. And that's not a big, you know, there's no like big wick there on the top to really that really screams bearish or anything. So could we consolidate? Could this be a week of consolidation? In fact, the title potentially alludes to that. Or sorry, the title alludes to that potential as altcoins playing catch up typically means Bitcoin chills and goes sideways. So if Bitcoin just chills and goes sideways, that would be great. Apologies. The yawns have started to hit me as soon as I go live. What is going on? Why? We have some economic data this week. I need to go to the Forex factory. I got to stop using the Trading View one because it just doesn't do what I need it to do. Doesn't have what I need it to have. Sorry, flashbang. Let's see. So yeah, we've got core CPI and CPI coming out on Tuesday, and we have the Fed chair nomination vote also on Tuesday. No time for that one, but for the core CPI, that'll come in at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, and then Wednesday we have core PPI, PP in your eye, and then we have Thursday core retail sales. So a lot of economic data this week that could bring the volatility. Also, our Fed chair nomination vote. Does that mean the Fed votes on the Fed chair? Is that what that means? This is my first time going through this. Through a nominee, through a whole new Fed chair. 60 votes are needed to bring the nomination debate to a close and hold a vote, which requires a simple majority to pass. It is the Senate. It's the Senate. Okay. The U.S. Senate will vote to pass or reject the nomination of Kevin Warsh as Federal Reserve chairperson for a term May 2026 to May 2030. So we shall see. How many Republicans are there in the Senate right now? How many Republicans are in the Senate? Majority 53. They got 53. Minority 47. So you got 53 Republicans, 2 independents, 45 Democrats. How many Democrats are going to accept Kevin Warsh? We shall see. They need, let's see, they need like what? With 2 independents, it depends on how they vote. If the 2 independents aren't going to vote for Kevin Warsh, then that means the Republicans would need 7 votes, theoretically. If they do vote for Kevin Warsh, then they would only need 5 Democrats. They would need 7 Democrats, 5 to 7 Democrats to go with them. I don't imagine any Republicans would vote against it, but who knows? Well, who knows? Who knows? Fed chair is just one person of the Fed that makes up the Fed board. You got about 12 of them. The Fed chair cannot do set interest rates or anything like that unilaterally. It's not how it works. They all vote on it, every FOMC. And yeah. So this is nice. So you take out the equal highs up here and you back test them and you get a push. We need the new high and continuation to come in here on the daily chart. We get that, and we're looking good for more upside. We don't get that, then we have a problem, potentially. All right, starting to get that dump here, coming into the 15-minute fair value gap. We'll see if it can get a bounce, see what it does. Zooming out on this chart, you can see we are getting up into, getting very close to my sell everything's up. No, not really sell everything, but very close. I need to get rid of this text. Get out of here. So we can see, we can actually see things. Yeah, so we have the October 10th anchored VWAP coming along here. It's currently sitting at $84,143. We also still have, of course, the golden pocket. We are above the 50. That was also a breakout back test of the 50. So I'm looking for continuation here. If we don't get it, this could turn into an ABC correction, although I don't know that I like it. I don't know that I like it because that ABC could break us down from the trend. And so if you break down from the trend and you back test, you got to look out, come down for the equal lows below at 70,417. So it needs a hold and get another push. But even if it holds and gets that push, then we got to look for another rejection in here, up here, coming down, take out the low, retrace, and then roll over. That's what we could see, and then come down for those equal lows. We could, if we are to get the reversal like that. Sorry for the all over the place charting here. If we do get that, then you could see we could potentially come down into this zone and hold it, and then continue to work out a bottom in here, and then get rolling. Something like that would probably see altcoins to get a little bit of a dump ski with Bitcoin. But will the altcoins catch up to Bitcoin? That is the question. Camstar, what's going on? Thank you for being here. We've got, oh, wait, I can't just say we've got. I got to say, hola, French Toaster. What's going on, French Toaster? Thank you for being here, my love. Bitcoin dominance seeing a little bit of a dump ski here itself on the 4 hour. Let's go ahead and zoom out real quick to the daily. Moving on over. All right, so a little bit of a dump ski, maybe a little bit of a pullback here for the Bitcoin dominance. How does Bitcoin dominance get a pullback? Well, it can go sideways while altcoins get a move to the upside. So that would be the catching up for the altcoins. Let's go over to ETH BTC. Take a look at that. All right. Oh man, look at all those juicy highs. It would be amazing if it would just want to come up and take out all these juicy highs. Let's put a trend line on this downtrend here. Breaking a downwards trend is just a signal for a potential shift in momentum from downwards to upwards momentum. Is it going to want to come back for those equal highs? Let's see if it gets a push up. That's altcoins catching up to Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin goes sideways during that time, and then Bitcoin dumps, and they all dump. You get a back test of the equal highs, and then you look for a breakout. You get that breakout, come back test these equal highs, and then keep on keeping on. This is what we're looking for here on the ETH BTC chart. Oza Sasint Laku. Twas watching that. They killed him. Wait, looks like Buffalo is in big trouble. The Sabes. I don't care. Go Avs. Go Avs. Yeah, so Bitcoin dominance. So that's what I'm kind of looking for here. I want to see if we can get some continuation or really some catching up in the altcoins. I think that would be a pretty bullish signal, even if we were to get a dump after that, or, a pretty nice liquidation flush. I was telling you guys last week how I am expecting a liquidation flush of some kind at some point as people get over leveraged as price moves to the upside. And yeah, I mean, even in the biggest, strongest of bull runs, you will get your liquidation events. You will get your liquidation events, and then you settle out. You tend to settle out after that, and then you get moving. You get liquidation. This one just V-shaped recovery. But that's not how it always happens. It's not how it always goes. You get to flush, chill out, go sideways, and then get another move. So I'm just looking for that little flush and then chill out. Probably. Unless it just wants to go bonkers for some reason. Who knows? Maybe peace in the Middle East or something like that. Now, I'm still aiming for slightly lower, not much lower, but slightly lower back into the golden pocket on the macro before getting a big push. Yes, that means we could be bullish for 2026 before October, meaning the 4-year cycles are essentially no longer a thing, which could be a case. Absolutely could be the case. At this moment, I'm not betting on it. But we'll see. We'll see how the market plays out. You never know. When you're looking over here at the NASDAQ just flying off the handles, we're projecting a fifth wave to come in here. And that fifth wave we've already broken the 1.618, back tested it and pushed off of it. So, the NASDAQ, forget this. The NASDAQ is just on a tear. And it's just continuing to push higher and higher. Same with the S&P 500, also getting a big push. I did see a chart over the weekend over on X. Let's get rid of the volume on here. Someone posted, what was it? It was the 2000. It was this right here. Somewhere in here. Not quite sure where. Maybe it was this one. Somewhere in here. What? I wonder. Maybe they were on the weekly. Because it was like way more straight up than this looks. But this is your .com bubble, right? Is it? Oh, gosh, I'm looking at 2020. What an idiot. Futures, get off of here. I was like, that looks like the 2000 correction right there. Okay, it was this one right here. I want to say, they just put a line on one of these, like this. And they were like, oh, here we go. This is it, right? They're like, oh yeah, this is it. This is where we are now. I think they probably big dumpski. Keep on running. Big dumpski. Keep on running. Pushing higher and higher. Maybe this one right here. I don't know. No, it'd be this little last little melt up here. Let's go ahead and put a bars pattern on it. Put a bars pattern on that thing. Y'all know what I mean? Is this it? Are we going to 10,000? It might come up close. It might come close. You never know. You could be Cajun, LOL, from Louisiana. Who, me? That looks dirty if it plays out. Are you actually French? French toaster? No, he's not French. I'm an Englishman, born and raised in Quebec. English, like, where my history comes from. England. Anyways, that'd be a full 4.236 extension. Be past it, actually. Coming in at 9,112 points. Will it do it? Who knows? But this is your .com bubble. And looks quite similar to this. Ooh. Very similar to this. This would suggest it's almost over. It's almost over. This would suggest we got more to go. And with all of the expected spending and AI this year and further AI development going on, I don't know that the AI train is ending anytime soon. Yeah, we'll have our big corrections along the way. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen, of course. But what is it? What's going to end the AI trade? Just private credit going bankrupt or something, insolvent? You could be Cajun. Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about French toaster. Nah, brother, made in the USA. There you go. True, could be Cajun, I guess. This is very true. Look at all those weeks just spent there. Here's October. We topped there. Just launching, man. Let's do something interesting. Let's bring up the compare tool and put Bitcoin on this chart. There we go. All right, so you see Bitcoin top. I mean, they pretty much topped right around the same time, then bottomed. But this is where you see just a complete separation, decoupling, if you will. Maybe not the decoupling everybody wanted, but it's what we got. Let's change this to a line. There we go. And put Bitcoin on log. That would be great, since they're both on log. According to ChatGPT and my own experience, high time frame should be in log. Low time frame should be in linear. Don't ask me. It's something about the ratios and how linear is for the high time frame kind of messes with the what's the word? The linear doesn't really show you, like, let's just put it on linear. Something about linear. It's what did it say? I'm trying to remember. It's just not a proper. It's just not proper for price action. I don't know. Linear, for those that do not know, every single line or price on the way up is equally spaced out. And on the log, it gets spaced by percentages instead of by dollar amounts. And so with the log, you're actually seeing the difference in the percentages. A good way to see it is if you pull a fib up. We're on log. Probably it might not be a good way to see it. See, on linear it gets a little tighter, then they get a little bit wider. On log, do whatever you want. I know a lot of people that trade on, trade on linear, which is fine. As long as the levels is all that really matters. But anyways, I digress. So, all right. So you see them both kind of bottom here. You see Bitcoin go first. You see Bitcoin get this correction first. But now it's lagging behind on the recovery. Now, why might this be? Maybe people took profit in Bitcoin to throw it into the S&P and NASDAQ. And then maybe we'll see those profits rotate into Bitcoin, and we'll see Bitcoin and crypto start to push higher. Hopefully that is the case for everyone's spot bags. But we are getting that fifth wave here that I laid out some time ago. Yeah, it's going beyond the 1.618. Amazing. Apple breakout into new all-time high, I do believe. Yeah, Apple getting a new all-time high. I believe Google. Oh yeah, Google getting a big push. Meta, how we doing? Still in correction territory. Amazon said nope to that idea. Getting a nice big push here. Microsoft still correcting. Nvidia, no, setting a new all-time high. Closing at a new all-time high at least. It did set a new one as well. So, I mean, and Tesla, what are we doing with Tesla? All very close to breaking out itself. The Russell, so your top 2,000 small market cap stocks. This is where we can see the potential for breadth opening up in the market. Yeah, there we go. Breadth being risk on behavior, and that's what you want to see, obviously, because it's kind of signaling, hey, the market is going risk on. Therefore, crypto could benefit from that. We'll see. Hasn't happened, hasn't transpired yet from all the bullishness in the stocks. But the capital rotation can happen. Let's take or does happen. We'll see if it does happen this time. Let's see. Back to the Bitcoin chart. So you can see when the Russell got going here, that's when, it wasn't until the Russell started going that you saw Bitcoin get going. And I said this last week, how Bitcoin has never created or gone into a new all-time high until after the NASDAQ, or not the NASDAQ, the Dow broke out into new all-time high. Right now, the Dow is very, very close. So back here, you see the Dow breaking new all-time high here. Bitcoin does it here, or really here. So the Dow here, this candle, and then a few weeks later, I think it's like within like 6 weeks that it does it, Bitcoin went and set a new all-time high here back in 2020, 2021, 2020. You see in November, you see a new all-time high for the Dow, and then just a few weeks later, Bitcoin, new all-time high. Dow. Let's see. Correction, new all-time high, correction, new all-time high, correction, new all-time high. Still new all-time high. This happens here. And of course, this is 2013. So right here, Bitcoin gets a new all-time high, then goes into correction, waits for the Dow. Dow is over here, breaks new all-time high here. It actually, well, I mean, technically it broke the all-time high and went crazy here. This was just a correction. the Dow corrected as well. But I digress. We've got the Dow. We've got them all turning on. Now we just need the Dow, man. We need the Dow to go into a new all-time high. When we get that, then we are really showing that breadth opening up and the liquidity flowing, the capital rotating from one asset class potentially to the next. We shall see. There's still the possibility, of course, for another low, especially if we see a big dump in stocks. We'll probably see the same thing in crypto. So I'm just waiting for the Dow, not just waiting for the Dow, but within 6 to 8 weeks or so after the Dow breaks out into a new all-time high is when Bitcoin typically breaks out into new all-time high. So we just have to wait for the Dow. And we'll see. And it's kind of funny how that's kind of lining up with current Bitcoin price action. Everybody's like, well, why isn't Bitcoin going along with stocks? Well, I mean, it's waiting. It's waiting on the Dow, man. It's waiting on the Dow. Could you imagine what if the Dow broke it this week? Oh, then we got 6 weeks after that. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How crazy would that be for Bitcoin to just all of a sudden in 6 weeks? How likely is that? I don't know. Depends on how bullish we can get, guys. Depends on how bullish we can get. If we start getting some massive 10K candles, 10K weekly candles, 10, 15, 20K candles. Yeah. And what's going on? Army Piper. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, see, this is like an $11,000 candle. You start getting something like that, and we're looking pretty good. And still above us. Let's go to the clean chart. Let's see some Army Pipers in the chat. Piper armies. Wasn't the Dow making new all-time highs when BTC was dumping for 2022 bear market? No. This isn't when the Dow breaks out into new all-time highs. Bitcoin breaks out to a new all-time high. It's Bitcoin doesn't break out to a new all-time high unless the Dow has already broken out to a new all-time high. That makes sense? Bitcoin waits for the Dow to break out to new all-time high. That doesn't mean it's going to if the Dow does it. It's just that it doesn't do it until the Dow does. So there you go. Sell in May and go away. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Like I've been pointing out, we are back above this low, so that is good. I mean, that's a good start. You get the correction below it, the break above it, and now we'll see if we can stay within that range, at least on our candle closes. Potential wick down to take care of those equal lows, and then get a bounce and move to the upside. Potentially, or got to go back and take care of that low. So yeah, wouldn't that just be risk on markets in general? Liquidity is flowing in, so it spreads across the asset classes. That's the point, Piper. Not all of my viewers are experts at markets. Yes, that's what it's about. Yes, it's about capital rotation. You see, you come in late and you miss all part of the other explanations, part of the whole encompassing context, and this is what happens. Love you, bro. You think USDT bounces? At 6.74 specifically. We do got to get into our USDT dominance, don't we? 6.74. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm a little bit spicy because for Piper right now because I didn't get to have any barbecue with him this past weekend. So plus he also said I take the fun out of everything. So because I didn't play along with people's delusions. uh, let's see here. 6.74. That's very specific. Why is this a level of yours? Is it is it this high? Or is it this little consolidation range? No, it's at 6.5. Is there a golden pocket or something there? I mean, I don't see it. Why 6.74? I was watching a puppy that lives with a cheetah video. Priorities. A puppy that lives with a cheetah? Interesting. Are we pulling from here? Are we pulling from here? We do have some equal lows over here, but it is dominance. I don't, like I've said several times before, I'm not sure about that. The high? This high? Because this high is at 6.749. Okay. There we go. And the question was, but the hantavirus, yeah. Was it down make a new, where was it? Where'd it go? Sell in May and go away. Maybe, at least for, that could be when we get our liquidation flush. Oh, bounces. I mean, you would think if alts play catch up and Bitcoin goes sideways, then USDT is going down because USDT at that point is going into altcoins. So USDT down, but Bitcoin's going sideways. So what are the stable coins doing as Bitcoin's going sideways? Are they going into Bitcoin too? But then at the same time, it's kind of a wash, right? Because altcoins see a push and they play a little bit of catch up with Bitcoin as Bitcoin potential is going into correction or distribution. And then they all kind of have one last push together and then they dump. It's kind of the idea. But right now, we're seeing a little bit of a push right now on the USDT dominance. Did not take this low, creating equal lows. So it's a good question. I mean, if we get down, I mean, we would want, well, if we're bullish, I don't know that we want to see a bounce at 6.74. I think we want to see the exact opposite. We want it to continue to go to the downside. And of course, my doodle on here suggests major downside for crypto, for Bitcoin and crypto. I don't know if it'd be like this dramatic. But we'll leave it there for funsies. Oh, I forgot about doing the prediction contest. I just linked Discord to the YouTube today for the first time, so I got to figure that stuff out. Yeah, I got a lot to do on the membership stuff. Look, I think I'm a little bit into my second month, so give me some grace, please. I'm trying. I've had a lot happen this past month between the car trouble, the finishing up my leadership stuff. Busy at work, busy with wife and kids. I mean, it was a busy April and start of May. So I don't know that it ever slows down though. So especially if we continue to pump, it's not going to. Now we're talking about no sleep season coming back. But this right here, I mean, we got the equal highs, so I do think that we come up and we take them. And then the question becomes, are we just getting a sweep from that point? And if we do just get a sweep and we get accepted back into the range, then I'm looking for full bull. Everybody, you know, it's so funny. I think I'm just gonna stop with the whole "where's the money gonna come from" thing, because I'm sitting here seeing the stock market add trillions of dollars a week, a day sometimes, I think, and in market cap, and I'm just like, if just a fraction of this goes into Bitcoin and crypto, I just don't I can't, it doesn't make sense to me to continue with the whole "where's the money going to come from" thing, because I'm like, where is this money coming from? Is it from this profit taking? I I honestly don't know, bro. Where's Piper, where's the money coming from, bro? I need to know. Where is the freaking money coming from? They're talking about spending nearly $1 trillion in capex for AI this year. Where is that money coming from? Is it from these supposed investments into the United States? Like, I don't know. It's just everybody and their moms putting their last dollars into the stock market. They're just fleeing the dollar. There's a lot going on. I'm sure there's a lot to it. You ain't wrong. Did you hear my bullish take on Tuesday last week? Probably not, bro. Unfortunately. Just following the Piper plan, either way, up or down. Plan don't change unless my wife pulls my dry powder to buy 2 acres of land that backs up to a national forest. Crypto Trades can help you with connecting Discord if you ask them. All right, will do. I've been here listening, just wrapping up work. Think you should start an hour later for the summer, or go on an hour longer. 2 hours. But I don't think I could talk my wife into that. Maybe if the baby was a little bit more self-sustainable. Even then, it might be a tall order, a tough ask, and tall order and a tough ask. All right, let's go down. Let's bring up the Market Oracle Pro, see what we're doing here. I know on Bitcoin, we got some interesting stuff going on with that Market Oracle. Let's go to the weekly. Let's see, we should be well above the weekly dynamic reactor. Yeah, well above that. Daily, well above that. We're just getting a move, man. Let's go to the 12. How's that looking? Still looking bullish as ever. Yep, looks good. Okay, there it is. Yeah, looking good, man. Still bullish. Okay, 4 hour. Trying to give us some bearish divergence here. Now, in a truly bullish market, you can get bearish divergences and price will ignore them. Just don't forget, you don't just wait for bullish or bearish divergence. You also look for market structure at the same time. If you get this, and then you get this, actually, you take out this low, then you look for a retrace and a rollover. But without changing market structure, the divergence is meaningless, in my opinion, or at least you shouldn't put a whole lot of weight into it. Now, it does come early, some 33% of the time. It's just made up number. It's completely made up number. Don't take that and run with it, because I've always said there's 3 different ways for what bullish divergence is, or divergence. Come early, they come right on time, or they're fake. Multiple divergences, no F's given. Yep. Your wife ain't going for either option there. Yeah. Not later, not longer. Probably not. Yeah, I'll have to go and listen to your bullish take from last week. Now, are we bullish because is the confirmation of Kevin Warsh a sell the news event potentially? I've also said in a recent X post, follow me on X at Lunar Beaches, how it was just this past weekend, I believe. I talked about the Clarity Act and how the Clarity Act potentially could be a sell the news event, depending on what price is doing leading up to it. Because the thing about the Clarity Act, when bills go through the House and go through Congress and go to the Senate, we do get a general idea before it even gets the vote on whether or not it's going to pass. If Republicans come out and say, okay, we have the votes for it in the Senate, look for potential for price to pump. And then after that, or leading up to it, because we would know when the vote was going to happen, right? We would know when the vote's going to happen because we just know those dates. We're going to vote in the Clarity Act this day. So this is the day when it is expected to pass, right? And if price is moving to the upside as we're getting closer and closer, let's say this is the date, we're getting closer and closer, it passes. Oh yeah, we're so bullish. Okay, we get the news that it passes. You get a nice little push. And then what tends to happen is you get a dump. Now, whether or not the dump is short term or not would be to be seen. But anytime you get kind of like an announcement of an announcement type deal that is bullish, and you start seeing price being bullish leading up to that specific date, that is typically a sell the news event. It could be short term, sell the news, or it could be medium to long term. It kind of depends on where you are in a market cycle. Perfect example would be the Bitcoin ETFs. The Bitcoin ETFs, we knew the launch date when it was coming. So you start, this is when it's like, okay, yeah, it's looking like they're going to pass. Okay, they pass. All right, cool. We're looking good. All right, here comes the launch date. And then ETFs launch and you sell off and you liquidate. This is where the joke that Alex O always says, welcome to Bitcoin grandma. Because, Bitcoin going into 401ks and all that. But it still ended up turning around and going to the upside. But you did have that initial sell-off. So you have to be prepared for stuff like that on potential bullish news. And so just be prepared. Don't be scared. Be prepared. And all that good jazz. So you never know what could happen. Bro, go to monthly. We're about to either do something that has never happened, or we are in the start of the bull market. Number of monthly green candles in a bear market. All right. We were on the monthly earlier, but I am interested in seeing what the F you are talking about. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to the monthly. What was that? We are about to either do something that has never happened, or we are in the start of a bull market. Number of monthly green candles in a bear market. Oh, like the total number here to here. It's 13. Oh, because it's not like almost a year. Do you start at the top or at the next one? That's the question. 12 there. This would be 14 if I started at the top like I did this one. 14. Start at the top. 12. 12. 14. But then again, who's to say this was a bear market? Some would say this is a mid-cycle correction. 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we getting 4? Was this actually 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, it was. Why? Oh, we're just going from, this is 0, this is 1, I guess. No, 3 straight bull months. Oh, we've never, oh, is that your bullish argument? Yeah, no 3 straight bullish months there. No 3 straight bullish months there. No, you got 2 back to back there, but no. 3 straight bullish months tends to mark the end of the bearish trend, eh? That's what it looks like. Well, this one didn't get there. Need to close bullish this month. Yeah. Right. All right. Bull market support band. I did forget to go over this last week. We are above it on the monthly. Crazy. I believe we just got a nice push off of it on the weekly. We did. Push away from it. Break out above it. We'll see if we want to back test it. Looking potentially 90 or 78.9. Would be nice to say 98. But we do have the top side of that dynamic reactor right in the middle of that bullish bull market support. For 20. That's just how this tends to go. We also, let's go to our handy dandy schmandy MVP oscillator. Let's go back to the monthly. We did get some green firing off in here. Let's go to the index chart because I know this is the one Piper uses. I mean, every single time these candles, and now we're getting consecutive green candles, and that has always marked the bottom for Bitcoin. Shout out to Army Piper. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Piper Academy, by the way. Link should be in my description. I need to get other people's links in my description. But yeah, you know, we did point out that hammer candle is typically a bullish reversal, trying to get above that monthly dynamic reactor. Where's that SMA at? Where's our 52-week SMA? 52-week. Yeah, it's at 95,200 on the week or on the monthly. 95,200 on a weekly. For some reason, when I get down to the daily, yeah, 95,687. It goes a little bit higher. And look at that, above the bull market support band again, and the daily dynamic reactor. Kind of riding the upside here. Kind of riding the strength zone. We are seeing strength, but we gotta be careful that we don't get too bullish too soon. Okay. We still got a little bit of work to do. A little bit of work to do. And tomorrow we can go over the altcoins. I drew this up on Ethereum when it was, I mean, we had to be like somewhere in this area-ish. And I mean, I don't know that it's gonna play out. This is just pure market structure, by the way. Don't look at the price. Price. I don't foresee Ethereum going to $80,000. Okay, I don't see that happening. I don't care how bullish we are. I don't see that happening. Let's see. This is the Coinbase chart. Yeah, I mean, it's still below the bull market support band, so not exactly what you want to see. What about our total 2? Bearishly backtesting the weekly dynamic reactor. It'd be nice to get that one last dip. I would just feel so much more comfortable with this move if we got one more dip. Like, just one more dip. Get a nice little liquidation event and get it over with, and then make a giga V-shaped bottom to the upside. Maybe close May bullish, and then get the massive dump in June, and then we go freaking to the moon for the celebration of the 250th birthday of the United States of America. I can't wait. We are going to have a very American, maybe I should create like a whole America AI playlist. music playlist, and we'll have a nice red, white, and blue rave party. Okay. Anyways, I'm waiting patiently for the market oracle trendy buy signal on weekly BTC setting 16. Called that as a major bottom signal on March 1st. Beautiful bounce out of the weekly dynamic reactor. Sweet. No 3 straight bull months. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, Johnny December, what's going on, bro? Thank you for showing up and showing out. All right, it's time to go. I do appreciate each and every single one of you for showing up and showing out. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and smashing up that like button on your way out and hitting that hitting that subscribe if you are new, and that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content and when I go live. As always, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. Everything on this channel is for educational entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to join Discord. Link is in the description and pinned in the chat. And join the Alexo Crypto affiliate link. Go over to the Piper Academy and subscribe. JR, Ninja Art of Crypto, The Art of Crypto, Trade Intuition, Alexo Crypto, all my friends. Crypto Coin Mindset. I will be on Crypto Coin Mindset tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go over different ways to bring more people to get more adoption of crypto. And I think I got a good idea. I even have a prototype of an app. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all then. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Let's call on the moon gods. Bye.
I saw it, flashes in the dark, waves crashing through the stars, felt real. poker, but it stayed with me. Same weight in my chest, same pull I can't explain. Like something didn't rest. Room still, early light, world quiet, everything normal, but I feel it underneath like the calm ain't formal. I've been here, I've been steady, I know how this goes, so I feel different now, like I don't really know. I tell myself don't reach for it, don't question what you feel, but something in the silence don't feel like it's still. Coffee getting cold again, screen lighting on my face. Same chart, same motion, but the rhythm out of place. I move like I trust it, still like nothing really changed, but something in my instincts keep telling me don't play. She said you look distant, I said nah, I'm good, but I'm hearing something calling from somewhere I can't put. I tried to shake it off like nothing, but then I heard a voice. Don't you? Guessing what it is, no more acting like it's chance. Every move feel monitored, every step feel like a test. I don't feel the same control, I don't feel the same calm, but I feel something inside me saying this is where you're from. Hear the call of the moon gods, now it's louder in my head. Every doubt I used to have, getting buried in instead. Heard it.